What's up, y'all? I'm back again. Big Josiah. Coming to y'all with another video. This time we're doing a reaction, man. Now, I'm playing a character, but I'm not playing a character. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm playing a character, but I'm not playing a character. I'm genuinely happy to be back, but I realize when you do videos, you have to conduct yourself a certain way because you're coming to watch me and you're not coming to just watch anybody. Now, if y'all don't know about me, I used to do teleprompting reading and whatever at my old school. So I'm used to having camera presence. I know what you have to do. I know the things it requires. I know how it has to go. But so this is me, right? Playing a character, but this is really me. I'm not doing nothing crazy. And I'm doing a good job right now because I'm looking straight at you, right? I got two screens right here, so I could be looking at the viewfinder thing, but I'm looking right at the camera. I'm doing a good job, man. It took me a second to get everything set up. I had to make sure OBS was doing what it needed to do so that when I go to put this together, everything runs smoothly. And so far, it looks like everything's running in an excellent manner, right? So besides that, let's get into today's video. For any of you guys who maybe follow what's going on in LA as far as like, I'll say California. I'll say the West Coast. I'm on the South, right? I'm down in Texas. But there's the Back on Fig podcast, right? Back on Fig. Believe I don't know what Fig Street is. It's a street, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know a lot about the YouTubers and everything. I know that most of them came from No Jumper now that they're over here. But they brought over RJ Mr. LA. For those of you who don't know who RJ Mr. LA is, he's a writer, rapper, and I believe we could put him in the producer category as well. If I got that wrong, please don't be mad at me. But he's been doing this for a long time. I heard him be brought up a few times, and when I joined M League, he was brought up, and I was like, RJ. I remember when I heard, I was like, man, that name sounds familiar. If y'all have ever heard Just Read Up 2, I believe it's track number 15. Track number 15, one of those songs has RJ on it, bro, and that's one of my favorite songs. I know what the song is called, but I'm not finna cuss on the page, right? I'm not finna cuss on the page. It's just not what I do. It's B words, but instead of an S on the end, it's a Z. So you could go and look it up. That's who RJ is, and he's also still been putting out a bunch of music. But in this video we're going to react to, RJ is going off on producers. Excuse me, I burped. Now, I wanted to go over this video because with the advent of the internet, I'm guessing, there's been a lot of things happening, and a lot of people, hold on, I'm bumping the mic. A lot of people are mad at producers. Producers are mad at artists, and I feel like there's a real disconnect. And the disconnect comes when we don't try to understand the other person. So I'm an artist, right? And a producer. The artist side of me gets hurt when a producer doesn't like what I do. Just like the producer gets mad at the artist who doesn't, like, maybe, let's say, take something serious or put in effort on whatever it is that they're working on. And there's a big thing that can fix this whole thing. And we're gonna react first, and then we're gonna talk about it after. Because after I watch the video, it's like 8 minutes. I figured it out. I was like, oh, that's the whole issue. He just wants this one thing. That's it. RJ just wants this one thing. That's what it's saying. He just wants this one thing. And when you look at the comments, everybody's all mad. They're like, all the producers are like, got their panties in a bunch. And I get it, right? I get it. Well, I don't get having my panties in a bunch, but I get being upset when a big rapper says, and it seems like he's not respecting the producer when he does, in fact, respect the producer. But he just wants that one thing. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to bring this down. Like I said again, it's Big Josiah, man. I'm back. I know it's been a while. Man, we got this video right here. We already watched the ads, man. Let's just go ahead and run it. Let's go ahead and run it, man. We're gonna go ahead and run it. We're gonna go ahead and run it. Let's run it. Let's run it.
Somebody else just because you didn't do it fast enough, or you just did it and put it in the vote because you wanted to come out at a special time.
Right.
You know, but the producers, you know what? Now I see why you got big producers and they be who they are, and they be like real successful, and then you got other motherfuckers who's so talented, but they be right here because they don't know how to do the normal business like type shit. You gotta do business the right way. All this shit is business, nigga. You take your beat. If I take my rap, right, and I put it on the beat, and you about to come out with a beat tape with my raps on it, but I take that rap and put it on something else, how would you feel? You'll feel like, damn, nigga. The fuck? Why you do that?
But you know, a lot of that be
nigga. A lot of that be
no. Look, it be people want notoriety.
Nah, but
they
listen,
be wanting clout.
you get notoriety,
and they be wanting to feel like they somebody, homie.
Nah, bro.
So I can't remember this guy. I can't remember this gentleman's name. But I see him. It's not AD. AD is the other guy, and it's not. Oh dang, I can't remember, and I feel bad, man. I feel bad. But what he is saying is, he's not calling it. He's not calling it being thirsty, but that's what I call it, right? So I did a video that I didn't post, and I put why I hate YouTube producers versus producers that are on YouTube. The reason I hate YouTube producers is because I feel like they don't really move unless you're famous. And then if you are famous and then they are starting to move, what kind of production are they doing? Are they just using a series of loops? Like, who's on the credits? We really don't know. Like, they're taking props, but like, are they using loops? Or, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like based off of, you know, the YouTubers, the YouTube producers. Wait, hold on. I got confused. The YouTube producers, right? I feel like they are just wanting fame. And you could tell when you go on their Instagram and you see their YouTube, they don't put their face in any of their content. We don't know what they look like. It's hard to get a hold of them. I dropped 2 songs and I was struggling because I wanted to drop the song right then and there, but I couldn't get a hold of them. So what I did is if I couldn't buy the lease, I just posted it and found a Gmail and gave them credit, and then they started to respond. I'll go and slide in their DMs and try to respond, but they're too busy posting what this other producer is doing, or somebody famous, they're reposting their stuff, versus somebody who's trying to work and going, you know, use their stuff. They're not really engaging with them. So to me, that shows a level of thirstiness. And there are stories I've heard in M-League of producers being super thirsty and making wrong moves and messing up everything. So what he's explaining right now is not them being thirsty. I think he put it in a good way. They're just trying to get their notoriety and stuff. But sometimes the way that they go about it, it comes off as thirsty when, you know, you can really sit and build with somebody and actually make like a great product and then end up putting yourself on the map, right? Because if music is interesting, right? I don't like working with a lot of people anymore because, you know, those energies and stuff matter. And I know that sounds corny, right? Energies and yada yada, but that stuff is real, man. Like, sometimes I'll be in the studio working with somebody and I'm just like, man, I'm really not feeling this. And that's like a major thing. I don't know what my point with that was. I had a point with that. I don't know. I forgot. Maybe when I edit the video, maybe it'll come back. I don't know. But let's get back into this.
Oh, so they gonna fuck the whole shit up?
Nah, bro. You don't take if you give me an idea.
Yeah.
I'm making beats. You give me an idea. You wouldn't have had this idea to make this beat. You made the beat, but you wouldn't have this idea if you wasn't telling.
Yeah, press
if we're
that.
working on it together, you're out of pocket, and you give it to somebody else or think I'm not. Like, we're out of pocket.
Right.
We worked on this together.
Right.
I might come back to it in 6 months.
I might come back to it in 6 months.
Yeah.
I might come back to it 4 months, a year. I might come back to it. I'm gonna come back.
I'm coming back to it
For sure.
But I'm on. I get caught like damn. I'm on the internet scrolling, and you just hear you be like, damn, this shit bang. Hold on, hold the fuck on. It's my beat.
No.
It's my beat.
That's out of pocket.
That's out of pocket,
That's
right?
out of pocket.
That's very out of pocket, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What? Who did it?
Who did it, shit?
Niggas, Switch did it for one. Nigga with
about Swizz Beatz?
fucking. That was the first time that shit kind of happened to me when Switch did it. Nigga with the fuck Donald Trump beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that one. Then Larry J just did it. You know what I'm saying? With the play, I gotta play me some, and I got a motherfucking with a beat with Tuski, the motherfucking the fucking shit. Nigga, the shit that sound just like my intro. You know what I'm saying? The red, are you ready? And I love these niggas. You feel me? I'm only telling y'all niggas because y'all niggas need to get a whooping.
Why you said they need a whooping,
I'm
dog?
telling y'all niggas this shit. That's why I'm airing this shit out. You need a whooping. You understand? You need a spanking because I love you so much. I'm not gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? I still do business with you. I still gonna.
So one thing, when we'll go and look at the comments after, but I took a look at the comments, and a lot of people got hurt. But, if you aren't aware of what passion looks like versus actual anger, you'll really get your feelings hurt, right? I'm always gonna bring up Emily because Emily has taught me so much. Like it's not even funny, like really. And I mentioned in the vlog I had, it's like after being out of M League so long, it was like I'm learning more about it, if that makes sense, how everything was functioning. And it's just based off of M League and seeing how RJ is conducting himself right now. He's not mad and he's not talking ish. He's just very passionate about what he's saying. Right? Even the they need whoopings part. Ooh, excuse me. That was just for comedic effect. He doesn't really think he might actually. Let me not speak for him. I don't know. For me seeing it, I think it's for comedic effect. I think he really loves all these guys he mentioned, but he's just frustrated at how they're moving. If he's working on something with them and they just kind of like just giving like stuff away. Like I feel like that's I get it. He's passionate, man. This is passion, and I think YouTube. The producers or whoever in the comments are seeing this and they might be mistaken that. Because I have passionate moments, right? I'll be at work and I feel like nobody's working and I'll just go off on a tangent. It's not because I don't like anybody. It's like, because, man, we need to be doing this equal amount of work together and it's not happening. I'm not actually mad. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell actual anger versus the passion. And he's just passionate right now.
But you need to understand that is wrong. Producers around the world, you need to understand that's wrong. If somebody give you an idea or you get his beat to this man, you know what I'm saying? Let that man do what he do with it. It's not gonna come out in a week or two. I get it. All these microwave artists is coming out with shit like this, pumping shit out, and that's fine. RJ, I cook my shit in the oven. I like my mac and cheese in the oven. You know what I'm saying? I like that motherfucker coming out. You know what I'm saying? Real good. I don't fuck with Instamac. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the homemade up.
So essentially, right? We all get what's going on, but let me explain it too. RJ doesn't like when he gets a beat from a producer and he has a specific plan on doing something with it, and then he hears it on he said he hears it out in the world when it was given to him in the studio, and he was like, what the heck just happened? Now, let me give y'all the producer side, right? And we already kind of touched on this a little earlier, but I feel like producers, how should I say this? I get it, right? I get it. If I gave a beat to my homie, right, and then I just happen to I won't even do that. If I gave a beat to somebody, I'm not gonna play that same beat in the studio knowing that I gave it to my homie, right? Because I feel like there should be like an unspoken rule, like you shouldn't do that, man. And for me now, as a producer, I feel like, man, if I made something good, man, I could just go and make something. I could go make something better or make a new thing. I'm not anymore. I had to learn to let go, and that's a huge thing, bro. Learning to let go is real big, like, and learning to let go of like what you think this record should be. Oh, this is especially for beats. I used to hold out very good beats because it's like, oh no, I want to put this out. Oh, this is my idea. No, I have to have. No, man. You sometimes as a producer, you gotta know when to let something go. And you might think, oh, if I could just get it to this artist, it'll be a big song. But bro, sometimes you gotta give it to the right person and let them do what they do to propel the both of y'all to where y'all need to go, instead of being thirsty and waiting for this specific opportunity so that you can, so you could do that. And then on the artist side, for me, sometimes it takes me a while to make a song, but I have the song idea as soon as I hear the beat. There's been plenty of times where I've been in the studio and they'll play something and instantly, I don't know where it comes from. It's not from me. It's from the universe, aka God. From the universe, I get the idea. I know how this song should sound, but I might not be able to come up with the verses just quite yet. The idea is there. The chorus, done. Smash hit. I just need to make the verses. And sometimes that takes me a while. A lot of songs that sometime in July, I posted like 7 songs in one weekend. Some of those songs I was sitting on for a while with the choruses already on them and I just had to lay the verses. Other songs, I did it all in one day. Sometimes it really just depends. And, for a producer, I understand because you want your beat to come out and you want to try to get some paper. And the artist is like, man, I got this idea. I really just want to execute it. So I think there needs to be this understanding on both sides. And, and if you should be a man of your word, if you're giving this person this beat, just let them have the beat. Just move on. Go and start something new. But I understand, sometimes people feel like, man, if they're not doing nothing with it, they're not gonna do nothing with it. But they might have something genius planned that if you go and give it to the next person, sure, it might do something, but then you just hurt the relationship, right? And this music stuff is all about relationships. I mentioned earlier energies and doing music and how I don't like doing music with everybody because the energies are off. When the energies are good, you want to preserve that kind of relationship. And that's what this is about on the producer side. He was talking about producers not knowing business. I think knowing business is a lot of that is, relationship building. People skills are on top. Everything else falls below. If you have good people skills, that'll trickle down to the business side. That'll trickle down to the music, and it'll trickle down from there, right? And that's just how it is.
Mac and cheese.
6 cheeses.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I fuck with. You
6
know what I'm
cheeses.
saying? That's what I do. That's what I fuck with. I cook my shit up. Boom, 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 boom. I can do it in 2 weeks, but sometimes, all right, you know what I'm saying? You got songs that I keep, you know what I'm saying? Boom, and it'll be like, all right, for sure, this is it. This is for something bigger. You know what I mean? This is something bigger. I see something bigger in this. And then I don't want to look up and be like, God damn, now I got to talk to niggas' managers. I got to talk to nigga artists. Hey, fool, I had that beat first, man. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do about this shit? Oh, shit, fool. I just put this shit out. I don't want you to come out with this shit, bro, because if you come out with this shit, then nigga, that's gonna fuck up my numbers. Oh, shit. Now I can't put out this music to the people.
Right. Yeah, that's out of pocket, man.
It's out of pocket, nigga.
Get y'all shit together.
You know what I'm saying? And that, nigga, they're not the only ones that did that shit. I just can't really think of the other ones that did that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's other niggas that did that shit too. But y'all niggas y'all producers, y'all get together and y'all do the beats and y'all just give it to everybody. Here. Fool, you not gonna get nowhere like that.
I 100% agree with what he just said. You're not finna get anywhere just giving the beats out to a whole bunch of people, bro. And I think as producers, we gotta be selective about how we move and what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we'll just start doing stuff. I really think we should be more strategic. It's like if you're finna talk to a girl, bro. The moment you meet a girl, right? The moment you pull up on her and you start talking to her, you should immediately know, you should find out stuff about her so you can know what category to put her in. You know what I'm saying? Whether you should take her seriously or not. As a producer, when you're making a beat, and you should know what you're trying to do with this beat. You're not trying to give it to everybody, because if you give it to everybody, then then it's like, well, why would I want to work with you if you got a beat out? If you got 8 songs with the same beat out, you know what I'm saying? That's like, it doesn't make sense. Whereas if you start doing something exclusive, it's like, dang, only a few people have beats from this person, And then you're doing stuff around the city. Now people are trying to like, okay, where did they get this from? Oh, who did that beat? Oh, we need to go and find him. I work with a guy named Anthony Rosser, right? That's my homie, bro. That's my homie right there. I almost quit music, but he showed up. What happened was I gave my boy Calvin some beats one time, and Calvin just happened to be at his house, and he was playing some of my beats, and Rosser was like, man, who the heck is this? And so I'm leaving work, right? It's nighttime. I'm leaving work. I remember thinking too. I was like, man, I think that's it. I think I was out of M League at the time. I was coming home from UPS. I was like, man, maybe I should just go back to school for something. I'm just driving. I'm like, man, I don't even know. I wasn't even listening to music. Head was hanging. I was like, man, let me just go home, just go to sleep. I get a call. I'm like, oh, it's my boy Calvin. Let me pick up. Like, yo, what's up, man? He's like, hey, dog, yada, 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 yada. This dude, he wants to pay for your beats. So he gets on the phone. I'm like, man, you can just have it. I was like, honestly, you can just have it, bro. I'm probably finna quit or something anyway. He was like, what? And he was like, all right, bet. He's like, I don't have the money to really pay you right now, but I'm gonna pay you, which he did. Whether it was monetary, whether it was gaming me up, either way, the value was reciprocated. That's a good sign of a relationship, a valued reciprocation. So I was like, all right, cool. So I hung up the phone. He sent me stuff back. I pulled up to his crib. He was showing me his studio setup. I could see how serious he was. I loved what he did on the song, and we just kept working from there. And whereas where I would have quit, boom, we built that relationship up. But if I was just giving everybody beats, the value of receiving the beat wouldn't have been in the same. Like if everybody was just running around my beats, sure, people would want them and everything, but it was just different. That was a level of exclusivity he got, so it was a higher value. But if everybody just has your beats, it's like YouTube producers, bro. Everybody could go and buy a YouTube beat, bro. No cap. So for a YouTube producer, the artist they work with is gonna have more value than them, because everybody has their beats, but the same song might not be made on it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I don't feel like you should be giving everyone the same beats. I feel like you should shop them around and give only the ones that they want. And once you give that beat, have that I don't know what that word was, but just once you give somebody a beat, be a man of your word. All right, I gave you this beat, let them have it, and just wait for them to do something with it, right? And there's another part of that I'm just waiting till the end so I could explain it.
The artist, and you lock in with that artist, and you make magic, nigga. And when that magic come out, that's when the money come, nigga. And it comes in, nigga, in abundance. You understand? That's when that shit come out. Nigga, the homie ain't the homie just because the homie just gave everybody beats. Nigga was selective with motherfuckers who he fuck with. He gave the right people the beats. He gave the 2 Chainz the beats. He gave the motherfucking Rihanna's the beats. I don't want to be battling, nigga, with motherfuckers who, nigga, come on, fool.
Battling some low budget niggas, man. They ain't even on your level.
And I'm not, cause I love Tuski too. I love nigga Tuski. Feel me? I fuck with the Donald Trump shit. I fuck with that shit. I fuck with that shit, bro, to the fullest. But it's like, stop doing me like that. That's why I'm speaking on this shit, nigga. Stop doing me like that, nigga. Stop backhand, nigga, whooping me, nigga, on the low, nigga. And just because I'm a good person, I'm so good to niggas, and I'm so cool, nice. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, all right, for sure, he gonna be cool with it. Bitch, I ain't.
Right.
Nigga. I ain't, nigga. And this the year, nigga, all that shit stop, nigga. We ain't doing none of that shit, bro. And I love you too much, nigga, to beef with you. So I'm gonna tell you, motherfucker, you need a whooping, nigga. Real shit, nigga.
That's passion right there, dog. He's not mad. It's just passion.
I mean, you gotta speak up for yourself. You gotta start talking, man.
And J-Nar, you involved too, nigga, because at the end of the day, bro, nigga, both y'all made the beat. But it's my idea, nigga. God damn. And I love the song. Like, nigga, put the motherfucker. I wish you, nigga, would have just been like, hey, fool, I'm about to do this. Woo, hey, fuck with it. Then I could be more involved with it. I'll be more involved with it. Like, all right, for sure. Well, this is what I didn't like on the beat. So you should do this, do that. Bro, don't backhand me. Don't do the backwards shit. It's just, oh shit, I know I gave this. Am I lying? No. You came in the studio, you heard beats, right? And now you outside and you hear beats and you like, damn, ain't that the homie shit?
I'm not gonna lie. I was scrolling today and seen that Tuski just posted a beat that Larry gave me, and I recorded it's on my tape.
See, that's
and I gotta
crazy.
take it off my tape I just seen it today.
Damn.
On my life.
That's crazy.
So he gave you a beat and he gave Tuski a beat too, and it's already on your tape.
And Tuski dropped it today.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's
Well,
beyond
I
me.
wonder what's the
Or he probably-
why would you? Oh, did he forget,
And my
or is
tape
it a
dropped
money
on the
thing,
18th.
or like what happened with
I
that?
don't know who it. I
Chat.
don't know, nigga. I don't know, cause nigga, a lot of niggas be doing that shit. But it be a gang of producers niggas can go to, bro. It's a gang of niggas. Niggas don't have to fuck with niggas if you don't like niggas. If you don't like niggas, that's cool. Or if niggas, or on some real business shit. If you want more money, then say that.
I'm gonna stop this video right here. That's the most important thing. A lot of people might have missed it, and you know, I'm kind of stopping the video. I'm chopping it up really, and if you don't watch the full video in the full context without getting mad, you're gonna miss the main thing, right? So we already broke down the passion side of it. He's not mad. He doesn't hate producers. He's just very passionate about people giving away beats that they give to him, and I get it. It's a thing of being a man of your word. If I say you can have this beat, you can have it. If I say I'm going to be here at this and this time, and I'm not being here at this and this time, I'm not a man of my word, right? And now, fast forward to this. If you want more money, let me know. All he wants is communication. That's it. That's it. A normal producer is going to watch this and be, and they're going to type a whole bunch of stuff because, no, if you didn't pay for it, then yada yada. All he wants is just communication. That's it. If you said you were gonna give somebody a beat, I always do that. If I ever feel like I'm okay, they haven't done something with this, let me go and I'm always gonna ask the person, yo man, are you still planning on doing something with this? Yada yada yada. I was planning on giving it to this person, but if you got something going on, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And that goes a long way. All you gotta do is just communicate. Remember how I brought up relationship stuff earlier? I forgot what the context of it was, but knowing how you're gonna, what category you're gonna put a girl in that you're trying to mess with, or a partner, whatever partner, whatever category you're gonna put them in. Communication goes along with that too, because you could communicate with them. Look, this is what I'm looking for. This is yada yada yada, bro, and that's it. All RJ wants is communication, bro. So the producers in the comments, they don't need to be mad. Like, look. Hold on, let's go with this. As a producer, if you ain't paying for the beat, I'm selling that MF. Simple as that. And that's cool. Right? But just let that person know ahead of time. They're missing the whole point. It's not about the money or anything. You don't gotta get upset. You don't gotta get tight. He just wants communication. That's it. When Pharrell made the Grinder beat, he called Pusha T and told him, if you don't come to the studio within the next hour, I'm sending this to Jay-Z, and he hung up on him. He literally had Hov in mind for the beat, but his spirit told him to give it to his peoples. So this guy isn't upset. This guy kind of understands it, but I don't think he does. Pharrell communicated with Pusha T and Malice. He communicated with them. He was like, yo, y'all need to have this. And I actually remember that story because I watched the Lego movie. Yeah, y'all gotta watch this movie, man. This movie is hard. Y'all gotta watch this movie. This movie is hard. So hard I went and bought the Blu-ray when I saw it at Walmart. I had to get the Blu-ray, but they kind of go over that too. But man, it's all about communication, man. If you get it for free, don't expect people to hold on to a beat if you don't use it within 6 months. And I get that. But just also, like, man, just go through the proper channels and just communicate. Like, all right, now I'm going to do this. See, everybody's worried about money and stuff, man. For me, man, I give away beats for free and stuff, bro. It's never been about the money for me, bro. And I pay for music equipment, bro. If I spin this camera around, the amount of stuff I have will freaking make your mind explode, bro. And I'm not making money, bro. I shouldn't have none of this stuff I have. In all honesty, bro, I should have put the work in first and then got it. But I got it now, so I mean, it is what it is. But I don't care about the money, bro. For me, it's never been about the money. And I think a lot more people should do stuff for the love of doing it and not care about money, bro. And just do it for the love, bro. The money will come and just communicate. That's it. All right, let's see what this person said. RJ is 100% right about producers not knowing the business, doing janky stuff like trying to overcharge, etc., bogart the splits when they're not established themselves. And I get that. I get it from both sides. I understand the producer because they want to try to get paid because you don't, this kind of business is like, it's shaky. You don't know what's finna happen. So you're trying to get your paper, but you could be scaring off an artist. It's like, man, you're asking for too much. And they might want to give you everything they could give you, but it's like, bro, you're you know what I'm saying? And I get it from both sides. 2, he lost his dang mind if he thinks someone who is making a living off music, not a hobby, to wait for any artist to possibly drop a song with their work on it longer than 6 to 9 months and not even show proof that you even did something with it. Okay, so I get what he's saying. He's saying he thinks he's crazy if a producer is waiting for 6 to 9 months and hasn't heard anything. And that goes back to communication. All RJ wants is communication. And I'm assuming that he's communicating with the producers. I think this whole issue, this didn't need to happen, bro. This whole video didn't even need to happen. This is a dope video, by the way. I'm gonna link it in the bio. I think the whole thing is, bro. The whole thing is, man, communication, bro. That's it. That's it. This is all about communication, man. Just communicate with producers. Artists communicate with the producers. Producers communicate with the artists. Whoever, just communication, man. I think with communication, man, everything will be fixed. And you just gotta be honest. He even said it, man. If you want more money, just say that. And he didn't even say he wasn't gonna pay. So let's assume he paid for these beats, and then somebody else is just he's in the studio with it. He goes outside and he's on Instagram and he's like, bro, what the heck? Or somebody rides by bumping the song. It's like, bro, what are we doing? But yeah, man, that's the reaction channel, bro. I'ma link the full episode actually. I'm gonna link the full episode back in the description so y'all could go check it out if you want. I don't assume a lot of people are gonna view this video or whatever, but if you do, again, my name is Josiah. I got music on Apple Music, Spotify, all of that. If you happen to want to check it out, man, if you don't, man, it's all cool, bro. Like, I'm still gonna drop these songs no matter what, man. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, man, shoot, man, did it really happen? Yes, it did, because I'm the tree that fell in the forest, and I'm gonna know I fell, bro, because that joint's finna hurt, bro. Just like I dropped these songs, I'm bumping them. I'm bumping my music I make. I don't know about y'all. I'm not bumping nobody else but Josiah, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank y'all for checking out the video. Y'all can leave a like if y'all want. Y'all can subscribe if y'all want. And if you want to hit the dislike button, bro, go ahead. If you want to have a conversation about any of this, man, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments and we'll talk about it, bro. We'll talk about it. Anyway, man, hey, y'all have a lovely day. I'm out of here, dog.